Hello everyone, my name is Evan Jacobs and welcome to another edition of Boxing Time TV. We've got a fight that is coming up as I see it here. I probably should have this more written down, be better organized, but you guys know this. I do this very sloppy. This is going to be on the undercard of the the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder fight that was scheduled for last weekend, the 21st. And is actually, hold on, wait 1 second. I was like, what's that noise? I'm telling you, I will incorporate anything into this podcast. Anything that I possibly can. You know, it's whatever's going on. But it is a boxing podcast, so let's get to it. Either way, this is going to be, this bout's on the undercard of the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder third bout. That was supposed to happen last weekend on the 21st? No, the 24th. No, I think it's the 21st. No. When was it supposed to happen? It was supposed to happen last weekend. It ended up not happening because Tyson Fury had COVID, all that stuff. And there's all the stuff that goes along with that. Let's just get to this. Kownacki in this rematch is a favorite. He was actually supposed to win the first fight. Helenius actually upended those plans, ended up stopping him in the fourth round. So they're doing the rematch. This would have happened sooner, but COVID happened, and that pushed everything back. So now Robert Helenius, 37. Adam Kownacki, he's 32. Helenius is, he's 6'6", and Kownacki is 6'3". Helenius weighs 239 pounds. Kownacki weighs 265. And Helenius has a 79 reach. Kownacki has a 76 reach. Helenius, 33 fights, 3 losses. I think he has 19 knockouts. Kownacki, 20 fights, 1 loss. That 1 loss to Helenius in his last bout. And 15 knockouts. So here, let's go right here. And this is scheduled for 12 rounds, 3-minute rounds, 10-point must scoring system, no mandatory 8 count, 3 knockdown rule waived. And let's get right to it. These guys are coming out. And yeah, this should be interesting. If I'm Helenius, I get behind the jab. I figure it out. I don't actually remember, so maybe I'll link it. Maybe I'll link it to this. What happened in this first simulation that I did. I know that obviously in the real fight, as I said, Helenius knocked him out. He landed, he was, I believe Kownacki was probably ahead. He just wasn't, doing what he should have been doing. And in boxing, what's the cardinal rule? Protect yourself at all times. Kownacki got hurt and got dropped. And I believe he got dropped twice. Although I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm going to look that up on the old Facts and Info, a.k.a. Google, which is on the old phone. And so right now, look at Helenius. He's trying to land from a distance. He's trying to keep Kownacki off of him. We're almost done with the first round. I mean, I think just based on the come-forward nature of Kownacki, he's probably going to get the judge's attention with that. But I could be wrong. All right. Looking this up. Oh, and then you have Kownacki touching him. Touching him with the left hand. And Robert Helenius. And so I'm looking this up, going to their previous fight, going to the wiki on that. It does not say. It just says, he just lost. I want to say that Kownacki was dropped twice, but he may not have been. Helenius, I mean, that's this kind of thing. It kind of resurrected his career. He was put in. I believe Kownacki's a PBC fighter, fights for Premier Boxing Champions. And, look at that. Oh, Helenius wobbled. He's got to show shizu. He's got to show that finish strength, and he's got to not have that happen because Kownacki's going to jump on him. He's going to seize it. He wants to end this. He would love to pull a Roy Jones versus Montel Griffin, where Jones lost that bout, but he shouldn't have lost it. He got disqualified, but he shouldn't have been disqualified. Jones then came back, stopped him in the first round. Kownacki would love nothing more than that. It would make a statement and probably be the kind of thing, because if this bout's close and whatnot, I'm sure that Helenius' people probably going to ask for a rematch. Should Kownacki win a title at some point, they're probably going to, labor for that. So we will see, folks.
Boxing Time TV. 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 Boxing Time TV
So yeah, now Helenius, this is like I guess he won the title. I mean, I don't know. All the titles are so fragmented. Like I love what the titles have been a part of, like the great championship fights. I don't love how fragmented they are and all that stuff. So a pretty entertaining first round. I'm sure you got to give it to Kownacki, and Helenius already has a cut on his nose, and one judge giving it to Kownacki, another judge giving it to Helenius, and another judge giving it to Kownacki. And the thing about this is, you know, Helenius is I think always in this simply because, you know, he knows what it's like to have knocked out Kownacki, and as long as he can touch him, that's going to try to keep him in the fight. Will it? I don't know. Oh, and Helenius though, if I'm Helenius, maybe I come forward a little bit more. I think being in the corner and kind of having Kownacki come to him is giving Kownacki too many opportunities. So let's look at the record of Robert Helenius. As I said, 33 fights, 19 KOs, 3 losses, 2 of those by knockouts. Obviously, he has the big victory over Kownacki. He lost to Gerald Washington, which that's an opponent that him and Kownacki share. Kownacki actually beat Washington. I think he may have stopped Washington in 2, whereas Helenius was KO'd in 8. He has a win over Erkin Tepper. He fought Dillian White, and Dillian White took a decision over him, a 12-round decision, which there's no shame in that. Dillian White is a very good fighter. Even though he got knocked out by Alexander Povetkin, he avenged that loss, and he, you know, very, very deserving. Fought a lot of tough guys. Derek Chisora, you know, you name it. He's fought a lot of the tough guys out there. I wish I could name more of them. And the only other name that I really recognize on the record of Robert Helenius, I see Michael Sprott. So he has that going for him. Sergey Likahovich, that's a good. He has a win over Derek Chisora. Sherman Williams. So Layman Brewster. So he has a pretty good record. You got to give Helenius credit. He actually has fought a lot more named fighters than I thought. And by the way, you want to see a great fight, watch Layman Brewster and his bout with Sergey Likahovich. That is a great fight. Look it up. I know it has nothing to do with what we're watching right now. And right now it looks like Kownacki's just, you know, Kownacki to me looks like he's a combination away from knocking Helenius out. But that's the way I felt when they fought the first time. And look at what Helenius ended up doing. He showed that shizu, that finished strength. I know that because of my dear friend Mina and her brilliant wife Eric. I mean, brilliant husband Eric. They have brought me into the world of Finnish culture. Well, Mina has more than Eric, but Eric is just a great guy. You know, and part of me wonders, is Helenius loading up? Is he waiting for that big shot? Is he hoping to do something? If he can hurt Kownacki, maybe, you know, more than, you know, kind of close up his eye, damage him in some way, that's going to certainly keep him in the fight too, and then, you know, he could certainly get a victory off of that. All right, so Helenius is saying he's obviously tired and has a cut on his nose. Kownacki's breathing heavy. 10-9, 10-9, all for Kownacki. All right, let's go to this. And right now, Helenius down by 4 points as we go into the 3rd round. And, you know, we're reaching that point, where he won, where he had his big round in the 4th. Maybe he will do that again. Maybe that's what he's setting this up for. I just know that being cut this early in the fight, taking the shots that he's taking from Kownacki is not good, as Kownacki showed himself to be a pretty durable fighter. And in a little bit, we're going to go over Kownacki's record. I just want to take a moment, do a little station break. You are watching BoxingTime TV. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like what you're watching, please like, comment, and subscribe and follow. Please share these links with your family and friends. Tell people about this. Trying to do a bunch of fights, just sort of just get as ahead as possible. The next one I'm going to do after this is the fight that's been ordered by the WBO, the big welterweight fight, Crawford Porter. And then after that, my plan is to do Erislandy Lara versus Josh Warrington. And then after that, Oscar Valdez versus Robson Consecao. And then I want to do the third fight between Juan Francisco Estrada and Chocolatito Gonzalez. And then what's after that? After that is going to be Jamal Herring versus Adonis Stevenson, Shakur Stevenson, and Gennady Golovkin versus Murata. And so we'll have to see. Hopefully that happens. Right now, Helenius against the rope. He's taking shots. This is really shaping up to be like what happened in their first fight. Oh, wow. Kownacki crashing punches in on Helenius, and Helenius wobbled but staying up. This is the kind of thing. Can Helenius do this? Can he land that shot? Right now, he's being very defensive. He's wobbled. Oh, man, Kownacki has him hurt. Kownacki's pouring it on. But what if Kownacki gets tired now? We'll have to see. He's got to be smart. Folks, he's just going to the head. And Helenius has shown that he can take those shots. If I'm Kownacki, I go to the body. I want to get that big man out of there. Because that's giving Helenius moments and time where he can string punches together, and that's what caused Kownacki problems in the first fight that happened in real life. Obviously not the simulation that I ran, which I actually don't remember what happened in that fight. Actually, you know what? I'm going to look that up. I'm actually going to look that up. I'm going to turn the sound down, and I'm going to look that up. Oh, man, Helenius punched into the ropes again. Oh, he's wobbled again. Oh, and look at Kownacki. But Helenius, give him credit. He's taking these shots, and he's throwing a lot of punches, Kownacki. Can Robert Helenius, can he save up and have a big round? Right now, Kownacki kind of taking my advice, going to the body. We're in the final 10 seconds. Will Robert Helenius, it looks like he's going to make it through this round. It looks like Kownacki's throwing a ton of punches. Can he muster something? Can Robert Helenius muster something like he did in their previous fight? And right now, folks, it's not looking good. Helenius has a bloody nose. The fight could be stopped because of that, and Kownacki would be the winner. Kownacki obviously taking that round on all three-digit scorecards, 10-8, 10-9, and 10-9. So right now, Adam Kownacki, he's up by 8 points. If I'm Robert Helenius, I mean, does he go out there? Does he go for broke like Larry Holmes versus Mike Tyson? Does he play it close to the vest? I don't know. If I'm him, I know I don't want to be knocked out. He is bleeding, and he does have a bloody nose, and I just, it can be stopped because of that. And if it does, Kownacki's the winner. Oh, wow, and he wobbles Helenius again. The thing is that left hand has been landing for Kownacki all night. He's found a way to land it. He's been pawing with it. He's having a lot of success with it, and it's something that Robert Helenius needs to counter. And I think what he may be doing is waiting too long to counter, and that is why Adam Kownacki is having so much success right now, and seems like he's on the verge of stopping Robert Helenius. And Kownacki starts punching him into the ropes again. Oh. Oh, and now you have Helenius trying to land, trying to throw some shots. Oh, like I said, folks, the referee's going to stop the fight, and they did. We weren't getting a lot from Helenius, just right there, sort of at the end. The bout stopped on it's a technical knockout. Adam Kownacki putting the punishment on Robert Helenius, stopping him. That blood pouring from the nose of Robert Helenius. The winner is Adam Kownacki by TKO. The fight lasted 4 rounds. Helenius was not knocked down, so that's a victory for him. He took a lot of shots, folks, and he has a bloody nose. Kownacki was not knocked down, but the scores, as you can see, all in favor of Adam Kownacki, 30-26, 29-28. That's actually fairly close, and 30-27. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in to Boxing Time TV. It was fun doing this. We'll just, gonna keep going. As you know, I mentioned some of the fights that we have coming up. Up next will be Crawford Porter, as the WBO has ordered that. So thank you so much for tuning in to Boxing Time TV, where our motto is, why wait? Watch it now, then watch the real thing when it airs and compare. Thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and follow. Please share these links, and we will see you next time on Boxing Time TV.